We need to respect the American people. Our Constitution doesn't give us the authority to strip people's rights away. Police don't want to be the enemy of the American people, and he wanted to bridge the divide. Now, you know what these police officers are afraid of here at UW Police Department is they don't really do much. You know, they like to hide. There's a police officer in this neighborhood, and he hides all day and sits in his car. He hides on private property sometimes, and he sits there for like 45 minutes, an hour, and then he drives to like another spot nearby in the same neighborhood, and then he hides there, and he just does that over and over again for 8 or 10 hours, however long his shift is. A couple months ago, somebody sent me an email right here, and they said that the guards in this building right here are tyrants. And you can see he's in there, you see? I have no idea if the emails I get are true, these tips are true. But I actually got a tip on the King County COVID clinic, and we walked up to that place, and I'm thinking, well, it looks pretty nice and peaceful here. I don't think anything's gonna happen. Turns out I was totally wrong, and the guy who sent me the email was right. I wish that was true. I wish it was true. I understand where you're coming from. Unfortunately, I don't think that's true. I think it's kind of maybe 5% of us have had enough. The rest of us are just total sheep. There's way too many of them. I'm gonna have another video coming out in the next couple days, and it was shot at the farmers market down here, and they got all this big line around the block for people to enter an outdoor farmers market, and on the sidewalk they have happy faces every 6 feet to tell you how to feel and where to stand. You are heroes because I've seen so many of your videos. Sometimes you take shit from bootlickers. I don't have your patience. It's too bad to go to rallies exerting your 2A rights according to the left. Yeah, I know. Give me a donut behind you. Yeah. That place has been a donut shop for a long time. It just recently changed owners. What's up? Nothing but a G thing. Oh yeah. Perfect sense. Perfect sense. Yeah. Thank you for putting the number in there. Believe it or not, the people that work right here are tyrants. These people right here. This is UW-AUDI and Volkswagen. I filmed one of my first, they're saying they didn't give their consent. Yeah, I'm in Seattle, I'm in the U District. Yeah, so one of my first Cameras Everywhere videos was here. They came out, this building is heavily surveilled. They have, you know, maybe like 100 or 200 cameras on it. Let's see, behind the pole, right there. Oh, you can't see my finger. Yeah. So the reason that they're so triggered right here is because this place is like filming in public. They're filming everyone in public. Let me just show you real quick. So if you look at Cameras Everywhere, look at one of my earliest videos, you might remember this scene right here. This camera and this, actually they changed the sign now. And if you walk around this building, there's another camera. This side is actually pretty sparse with cameras, but once you get to the other side and you go down the alleyway, man, there's cameras everywhere. Yeah. Look what happened to the women in Australia. The woman in Australia, yeah, they ripped her kid out of her arms. You know, they're screaming for help. There's tons of officers on scene. but nobody had any integrity to do anything. That was a county clinic or municipal, right? Yes, it was a county clinic, King County Public Health. They get really triggered around here. Now you see what I was saying up on the building right here, up on the corner right here? There's like cameras all along everywhere. It's kind of like, you know, we have the right to record you, but you can't record us type of thing.
Well, you're the one doing the recording.
Oh, what about those? And there's like 7 of them over there. Yeah, I mean the surveillance cameras.
You can turn that off.
I could.
What's your name?
What's yours?
Actually,
I asked you second.
and your name?
And yours?
No, literally, you're using your camera to videotape people without their consent.
Correct.
And is that what you're doing?
Yeah, it is.
Actually, it's not.
Why not?
Because you're gonna post it somewhere.
Yeah, but I'm not going to tell you where.
Okay, so you are gonna post this though
Sure.
for public view and
Well,
interpretation.
you're live on the internet. So, yeah, I'm posting it. You're live right now.
Then I would like your name and phone number, please.
No, you can't have it.
The recording. You can't have it.
No.
You are allowed to record me.
Then you can record me. That's right. My consent is not required.
Actually, good.
Okay, so now you're going to engage in the behavior that you object to and you say is unlawful. Well, you just said if I could record you.
Is that recording? Do you see a record?
That's right, hypocrites.
Internet, do you see a record?
Nope.
No.
Nope, you're not recording.
So,
That's good because that would be total hypocrisy on your part, right?
internet, if he... Oh, hold on a second.
Let's move out of the way from this guy.
First off, second off, internet. If he doesn't care, if he doesn't mind, if he posts everything online, why would he give his name?
What do you think, internet? What's the answer? They said your vagina's hurt.
Right.
They said you talked to me first. I was walking by. They said, who the hell are you anyway? Nope. I would walk by, turned around after you spoke to me. Yeah. So anyways, you see what I was saying about the cameras here. Wherever you find cameras, you find people who don't want to be filmed.
No, this guy is walking around filming everybody, and he hasn't actually told us why he's filming him and what purpose.
He said, I'm walking around the building filming, and I haven't told you why or what purpose. Haven't told him why or what purpose. They're saying you ran out of directives, now you're just crying. If you call police, they might be able to help you. Maybe they can bring you a new diaper. So you see this camera? See these cameras? See these cameras here? So we just walked by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cameras. You see right there? 8 cameras. There's another one. 9, 10. See in here? 11 cameras. That's just the ones I counted. Here's another one. There's 12. This is one of the most heavily surveilled places in this neighborhood. You know, like the TSA, right? Where they invade people's privacies and they want to do all this shit like that. They don't like to be filmed either. Nobody that's filming everyone wants to be filmed. So again, you can see a video from this channel. I mean, you can see a video on cameras everywhere called Dudes Triggered by Equal Protection Under the Law. It's one of the first videos I ever filmed, and I filmed it right here. A man came out of this door right here. He stuck his camera on my face and my crotch. And I did a follow-up here, and that one guy learned his lesson, but you see, I haven't been back here in about 2 years. Yeah, so if you've been watching this for the last 10 minutes, you'll see I called that, right? it's not a coincidence that I knew that would happen. They got so many cameras, so many. And they're not just recording the business, they're recording in public. They're facing the public sidewalk. There's multiple signs all over the building saying, "You're being recorded." Excuse me, man. Yeah. So if you notice, that guy was about to pull out his phone and start recording me. He said, "If you can record me, then..." And I pointed out now he's gonna start engaging in the unlawful behavior, supposedly, that he originally objected to. And he decided not to record me because of that. I actually did make my own press pass, and it's just an American flag. I didn't make it really as a press pass. I made it just kind of to say, just as a hint, like as a hint to the people who are watching, just to think, you know, like, these are the principles that are being exercised. And yeah, it's just a vertical American flag hanging down, and I just made it to give them a hint, you know, just to help them pass. It's a press pass designed to help them pass an audit. I think it works sometimes for people who are smart. Pardon me. So you're supposed to repeat "pardon me" often. And that just essentially gets the person to repeat what they said, or they rephrase what they said. It gives you time to think. It brings them closer so the camera can hear. So you say, "Pardon me, you know? And people will have to pardon you, really, because who can help it if you're saying, "Excuse me, you know, pardon me." Second thing, what's the emergency and how can I help? Pardon me? What's the emergency and how can I help? If I give you the power to limit my choices, will you use it against me? People like to say, you know, that we have all these tyrants or whatever, and we have people that want to abuse their authority and they don't respect the public, and the problem is the police and the problem is the government. Well, that's true, but I can tell you with 100% certainty that the real problem is the people. The people are to blame. Every single person, 99% of people that get interacted with by the police waive their rights. They act sheepish. They don't know how to stand up for themselves. And so they have trained the police to act this way. The people have done it. The people are to blame. Basically, it's kind of ask many questions and make no claims. Another really important part of the script that I just remembered is to make no statements, make no claims, which is very difficult to do because you end up making statements just naturally. So you can correct all accidental statements with, "Isn't that true? Isn't that right?" So for example, I'm on a public sidewalk, am I not?